What to do, what to do. I'm out here at Distant World, or near Distant Worlds 3. And can't decide what to do. Might have just found an unexplored neutron star. Nope, someone's been there. Hmm. Hmm. Let's go visit Distant Worlds base camp. Hmm. Dougie. So let's see, what else? Oh, I should have put. I don't know if I can change that now. Uh, let's see. Looks like it updated. And let's just take the route that I took to get down here. Otherwise, I'll spend all day scanning every system I jump into. And it took me 2 days to get here, so. And wish this would jump faster, but it doesn't. So it should be 10 to 15 jumps to get back. Let's see, that's what. Unless not super cruise. We'll pull up fuel as we go to keep from having to stop for longer. Um, well, I guess the cover does kind of look like a slice of pie. I was debating using an alt to mess around with a Python in the bubble, but I did not. Let's see what. Okay, I did. So I've scanned the two high value bodies in this system. How long has it been on that image? Uh oh. Let's check the module health. Hmm. It's doing alright. Had to be careful. So used to having a Caspian that takes no damage. Oh, takes negligible damage to the FSD drive while neutron boosting. And was crashed a couple of days ago because the FSD drive started malfunctioning. Luckily I was in a planet atmosphere instead of a neutron star. That is probably the one right after the neutron. Yep. Um, so yeah, so that'll be three on X to go to three systems I've never been to before. Then I'll be able to jump farther. So let's see. If I keep that, if I don't suck up fuel, I can make the longest jump I can possibly make if I leave it as now. Yeah, let's do that. Right, wait, four. Might have to scoop a little bit. Let's see. Let's skirt close to the star, get around it, keep on going. Oh, that's picking up. Let's see. let's see. Mm, did I forget to scan this system? Nope, only one star. Or only the star in it. Let's go realistic. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah. Let's get back to the neutron. It's trying to go 55. I think this ship can go a bit further than that. 58. If I do 58, yeah, that could probably cut off. Is there a star on the course? Let's take a look at D6. No. I want you to just go there. Thank you. So, JY dash D6. It looks like it's an undiscovered system. We'll find out. I know on stream you cannot see SRV survey because of how I have screen capture set up, but I have a bunch of other stuff on the monitor. Oh, no, it looks like someone must have come through. No? No, no one's come through here. Okay. Wow, that's actually quite a lot. No, just Geo. So far. I don't know if it's wrong of me to think that, or to hope that I don't run into Exobio, because I will want to scan it all. But it would also be fun too. Be really happy if I found a Earth-like. Let's see. So far, it's looking like only planets 1 and 2. Let's see, any asteroid belts that I want to scan? Nah. Wow, that's some surface pressure. 7,000 and 19,000. Oh, I should have put myself into the sun. But there, I should have been fuel scooping while I scan the system. Oh wait, but I don't want to. Let's see, 4 jumps. Yeah, that should be about the right amount of fuel. And then I can do a max range neutron jump. Or at least max range for this thing. I think unladen this thing can go around 60. Yeah, let's just... And let's see, so yep, fully scanned. So scan these two and then on to the next system. Oh, I should have copied that name so I don't have to type it back in. But, oh well. And I know I'm putting more probes into this than normal, or than I would need to, but oh wait, no, that's 58. Wait, that's FI 26-6. I keep a log myself on a tablet so that if something happens to my computer, I still have a log of where I've gone and what systems I've discovered. Even though I did find out that eDiscovery can do that for me. It, when I loaded up the first time on this new computer, it said, do you want to import from, I forget if it was, which of the third-party sites for Elite Dangerous? I don't think it was from Anara, I think it was from EDSM, Elite Dangerous Star Map. Ooh, Waterworld. Let's see. So far, Oh, a terraformable high metal and a normal water world. So let's scan all the high metals and the water world. Won't hurt. Metal content plus one world. Hmm. I know what I could do. Let's see. Let's go here. Oops. Let's land. Let's land and put first footfall on this. I don't think the... So it is unlandable. The terraformable high metal is unlandable. Oops. Let's cancel the glide. And that is why I have shields. Let's see, who's Lexio? Few figures. Let's put power and assist to recharge those shields. Let's try it. Whee! Oops, overshot. here for good measure. Step 3, 4, and 5. I know most people wouldn't be scanning these first three because they're only 200,000, but oops. Did it again. I was doing math. Not paying attention to my speed. Oh, that's one of the people that should have. Few figures in the core systems commands such as much quiet influence as Lexi October in recent months, known for identifying promising technologies before rivals recognize their value. October has built a portfolio spanning advanced engineering, pharmaceuticals, and personal tech. Exobiology research is the next challenge. Oops. No, I let that go too long. Good formula I found for SEO boost is distance divided either by 10 or no, divide by 5, I think. And if you can stop it at that point, you can generally coast to your target, and you'll be right at 6-second arrival. At least as long as you're below 2000 C or 2000 light seconds away. Once past that, the math changes. I don't know if there's any information about SEO and good times to drop. Oh, and it also has to be a new ship. Will not work. Well, I don't know. Might work on older ones. But I think they decelerate faster, so. I'll have to test when I get back to the bubble. Let's see, 50. So it might be divided by 4. Oops. Didn't cut the speed fast enough, or soon enough. Let's just shed some speed. Yeah, divide by 4. Let's see, so now I've gone 2000, yeah. And I think for 2000 light seconds I divided, I I think I do 200 C, or yeah, 200 C on the speed before I cut the overcharge. And that seems to work really well. Next system. According to SRV survey, it is undiscovered. Dash IC 12. Yep, undiscovered. Ooh, another water world. Oh, as the first planet, that's not common. Ooh, two water worlds. Hmm. Like, the system goes water world, high metal, water world, high metal, high metal. Oh, the first water world is a terraformable worth 3 or almost 4 million. Definitely scanning that. Oh, wow, and that is a lot of exobio. Estimated value 20 or 22 to 24. I can't see through the 100% sign. Might need, yeah, 24. Let's dive into the star for a bit, get some more fuel. No. Well, the next one is the neutron star. Let's see. 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5. Not doing very well on my Super Cruise overcharge speeds right now, am I? 2. Let's try doing this with splitting it into thirds on Pi Day. I know I have the pre-engineered DSS, but there have been times where it's like I missed it by, or while using half the probes, I missed it by what, 2%, and so I had to actually fly back. So I always use an extra probe. That's why I like to, even on sixes, put 5 probes onto them, even though I could get away with 3 or 4. But I'd rather put a few extra probes in than have to fly back across the system. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I was reading the Galnet that I haven't read yet. So let's see. Next challenge, her hands-on approach came to light in 3305 when the consortium rescued struggling tech firm Supratech. Investment established the company after poor sales of its Torque computing system and enabled further development of its products such as the Artemis exploration suit. October's Actually, I should put where what, no. Um, Give me 1 sec. I need to pull up some information real quick on my Twitch channel. Drill C. And let's see, where's Discord? There we go. And post. Let's just put that there. Okay, that came through on the Discord correctly. And I'll have to eventually figure out some music to put onto the channel. But right now I don't even know what to put for my bio, so music's a little bit farther down the totem pole. So let's head for 3A. I think that was the terraform. No, was that the terraformable? No, the first one was the terraformable. That was just normal water. And let's see, so probably there's going to be oh, Alioida, bacteria, Cactoida, frutex. Hmm. I'm guessing Cactoid is going to be in those small little spots, but let's see. I think I found my target on that planet. Everything should be very close together, right in the middle there, right next to that should be mountain range. So we'll have to check to see, let's see, what filter I'm on. Bacteria. Well, we'll find out. Cactoidia. Stratum. I think I'll have to perk there first. Oops. Park there for. Come on. Oops. Oh, I'm in the wrong window. Let's see. Did pressing that repeatedly in the wrong window do anything? Doesn't look like it. I'll have to check OBS's shortcuts later, but yeah, it's still streaming, still recording. Let's go right there. That looks like a good target. Oops. Let's start cutting that speed. That was stupid. Though these shields should survive an impact, let's not test it. I think I tested it before, but it's been a while. An SRV survey is a very handy tool to have. You can scan them using your ship, and then it will record where you were when you did it. So even if you're exploring, or not exploring, yeah, if you're exploring on a planet with multiple, you can like find the rare Fungoidia. Even if you can't land there, you can then get back to where you found it. I think it's still worth it to get in the ship. And we'll just fly over here. I'm not going to bother to scan this because it's right here. Let's get a big one again. I got a big one. Let's get a small one. Oh, ooh, discovery. Actually, yeah, let's just land here, grab the Alioida and Stratum. And there's the stratum. Well, none of these are very valuable, but, well, except for the Frutexa, that's SRV saying is 10 million. We're gonna put right there. And then back up. Scan that. Oh, come on. Let's see. And we'll grab the stratum, and then grab that bacterium, then go back and grab the other bacterium. Wait, where was the... There should be tussock. Unless the tussock is in the mountains again. I thought that tussock was all over the planet, though. Might have to jump into another location then. Let's see. Ah, bacteria right there. Bacterium 1.6, so what? Let's see. First footfall, according to SRV survey, will be 1.13 million. Or not 113 million. Oh, I forgot to see if there was tussock in the area on that drop. Oops. Turn a little to the right. Turn that off. This. Nope. Rock. Haven't seen any cactoida. Oh, tussock might be with the cactoida. because it was saying cactoides everywhere, but not seeing it. Let's see. Cactoidea, Cactoidea is in its own place. Frutexa and Fungoidea will be on the mountain to nearby. I think straight ahead of me at this orientation. But let's go get Cactoidea in that valley. There's a potential that it's here, but probably not. Let's see. Night vision? Do you see anything? No. That is not it. Let's see. Anything else? So normally Cactoidea shows up as either a tube-looking object, or, well, cactus-looking object, like a saguaro, or a ball on the ground. No, those are rocks. Wait, saw something there. Now, are you Frutexa? Probably. Yeah, that's Frutexa. That is a Frutexa. So, what was that? Apparently that was just the wireframe or night vision giving me a false signal. Oh, come on, land. And this is why I have advanced. And let's let the auto land find a spot. Give it one chance to land correctly. And if it doesn't, manual control and slam the ship into the ground. So since it did it by itself, I don't have to slam the ship in the ground. Maybe it heard me, but this is actually a pretty easy place to land. I will continue to say I think they need to add some way to airdrop a commander. Maybe SRV. SRV, I'd be iffy if they ever added that. I'd be afraid of the SRV hitting the ground and going boom. I've actually had that happen. I was collecting from a cargo rack and exploded. Just barely touched the cargo rack, boom. No more 100% to 0. Dead. I was not a happy camper that day. I didn't even know you could send in a report to say this, or say something like that happened and they'd get your stuff back. So, but then again, when it happened on one of my alt accounts, when I'd freshly made it, was exploring the starter system and collecting all the exobio, which, if you collect all of it, can get you in a Mandalay as soon as you jump out of the first starter system. Now that the starter zone is increased, I have no clue how much it is. I wish I had gotten around to getting to those systems, finding out which systems it would be and going to them to explore them, because, well, now I can't get in them, so that's gonna bug me. One of my goals is to eventually have blue visited dots on all the bubble, which, of course, is a lot bigger now. A lot more systems. With colonization, I think I finished, or on my first alt, I finished my first tier 3 station that I've ever built. I have a tier 3 under construction in one of my, I think it's within the first 4 systems I colonized, on a bridge, and it's still not done. It's a ground tier 3 surface port. Not done. So, may stream that at some point, but oh boy, that gets tedious. I definitely burned myself out on colonization. Though I think in one night one time I built 3 systems. Mind you, they were outposts, but I still built them. And I do need to change that system, either get the squadron that, because I built it in the bubble that my main account's squadron is in. I built it in their bubble, even though my second account is in a different squadron, but they are an ally of our squadron. So it's a question of whether I will take them to full ownership of the system or leave them as secondary, but I kind of want to take it to full. And then it should, in theory, stay as the main people because, well, right now there's only one station in the system. So, if anyone's buying from the system, they will stay in control. And I want to see if I can get it to keep all four forces or factions in the system when I do that. The previous times I've changed the primary faction, the fourth faction in the system has retreated. So, we'll see. Oh yeah, I need to turn that off. I really thought Cactodia would be easy to find in here. Let's see, it's Peppertis? Oh, come on, you were working. That key was working last night. Veils, biologicals. Okay, that's the standy up one. Wait, what? Oh, because there are only... They don't have... Or the Veils doesn't have the other type. I might be in the wrong biome for it. I might be in the wrong biome. Or, well, biome I say, but probably terrain. When I found that this Cactoidea before, it's been pretty easy to find. Let's just try landing and sending out a pulse. Give me a sec, I'm just doing a few other things on my computer. And send out a pulse. That is odd. Hmm. I might have to go back into orbit. I would have thought it would. Actually, let's try. Instead of the rough, let's go to the top of those. Hmm. Let's see. Wait, what? That's tussock. No, flat. Okay, no, that's Frutexa. Okay, I guess I couldn't see the rest of it. Frutexa. Oh, no. There we go. Here it is. Cactoidea. Let's see. 300 meters. Range. Let's see. So I am in the right area. Oh, are probably rocks, but let's go see. Oh, no, that is not. And one more, and then it's the mountains. Let's see. Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh, found it. Found the last one. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. So, oh yeah, I forgot. Heck, or there's a tussock I need to find. It wasn't with bacterium, it's gotta be with the Fungoidia. And I think those should be the mountains. And there should be that ring around there that was bacterium and not mountains. So technically flat plains. So that should be the mountains that I need to go to. And if the directionals on the SRB survey are correct, yeah, this is the correct direction. Doesn't seem like normal mountainous range for Longoria, though. That's interesting. We'll find out. Let's slow down and turn that up. Ooh, what was that? What was that? Well, I think there was at least... Elioida. Wait, Frutexa. Tussock! I was right. Tussock's up here with the Fungoidia somewhere. Hmm. Let's see what to do. Probably. Hmm. It's interesting. I'm trying to think where the Fungoidia would... Gets a little hard when Alioid is in the mix. But with Frutexa here, this is the correct range. Hmm. Well, I know this Frutex or the Fungoidia is one I have never seen before, so I really do want to get it. I'm hoping it's along those hills. Maybe there as well. But might as well fire off a pulse, make sure it's not within range. So, so it's not the bulbous one. I don't get why O does not bring up the codec sometimes, even though that is its... What was I looking? Oh, Frutexa. Or no, not Frutexa. Okay, it's the mushroom looking one. Mushroom slash, say, oh, tube worms? I'm really impressed. Uh, The little time streamers can just keep talking and talking. I'm only, what, maybe an hour? No, actually, I might have been going for 2 hours. What's... Saw something there. Let's land. Hmm. Oops. Oh. So let's switch. Let's try interest. Let's visit that streamer. And let's see. So, I didn't think to check how close. Hmm. Let's go higher up. This is definitely the mountainous region next to where where I wanted to go, but it's not looking like it's high enough or not mountainous enough. Hmm. Hmm. Let's go up that ridge to there. Oh, hey, right in front of me. And let's land. Hmm. That was actually one of the easiest fungoideas that I've ever picked up. Easiest to land at. Only other ones are the ones that show up in the canyons that have nice flat bottoms. Tussock. I was right, it was a mountainous one. Will make finding the fungoid a bit harder, because, wow, that is quite the field of funguckus, or tussock. And, well, time to ban someone. Oh, give me a sec. A bot is in the channel. Time to delete. And why do they think those will actually work? I, oops, I am clicking on the wrong menu again. Not used to that still. Hmm. Let's speed up a bit. Head for the mountain again. Maybe should be doing this in third person, but whereas I like to call it drone view. Though probably most drones wouldn't be able to keep up with the ship, but 33rd, or well, I guess it'd be 34th century tech. And Wavium. Nope, Alueta. Did I just fly over it? I looked away for a split second. Wait, what? No. It's definitely not the most optimal terrain for finding that type of fungoidea. But I really want to finish it. Wait, nope. Wait, what was... Hey, found it. When I wasn't even paying attention. Maybe that's the trick for finding this one. Not paying attention. Let's see. Oh. Hmm. Disembark. Oh. Well, 2 kilometers. Almost. No. Is that 3? No, that's 3. Lay down. Lay down. Dougie, lay down. Good girl. Oh, no, I should leave that active. That one. And let's just speed up a bit here. For anyone in the future who watches this, I hope I don't make you seasick. And I will be uploading this to YouTube later, so. I wish you could keep the night vision on. No, I don't think this will work as well as the other method. Maybe if I go closer. Let's see. Mongolia is such a pain in the butt. But I have 2 out of 3 scans. Hmm. Let's see, what can I find? Oh, hey, there it is. Distracted flying for the win, again. Well, that is everything on this planet. Bacterium. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. One jump. Oh, who's that? Oh! I might be able to jump all the way there. I think 5 is an ice swirl, and I'm not going to scan that. Oh no, it's heavy metal. Or high metal. Let's do it. Let's see, so I want to hit... Oop, didn't wait long enough. There we go. So it looks like, yeah, a quarter. You want to hit a quarter of the distance you're going. Oh, I need to do that. Let's see. That should put us into range of that. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna check that. Ooh. Is that the last episode of that? Sure acting like it. Yep, I'll be able to make it back to the base camp in one jump after the neutron. Oh no, it's not. There we go. And let's target, jump. Let's go to Odysseus. I'm really glad I went back to the bubble and grabbed those fuel tanks. Let's see. Would have been around a week ago that I came back out here. Well, let's see how much exobio data I have. Because Distant Worlds. Let's see, what did they say? They think there's going to be some type of exploration data, CG, I'm guessing, coming up. So they said hold on to your your exploration data. I'm probably going to sell the important systems, so I make sure I get my name and first discovery on them. But systems that are pure 8 plus, oh, what do you call them? High metals. Gonna sell or gonna keep those, but I'm gonna sell the water worlds and whatnot because I want my name on those. And I think I've already been sniped on one or two systems that I went to. Have already been turned in, even though I was the first into those systems. One downside for Distant Worlds. If the Caspian could airdrop a commander, it'd be the perfect exploration ship. I'm gonna say that right now. Because of its jump range. Or if there was a ship launch fighter that could land. That'd be the other way to fix it. Okay, so ED DE. E. So fly. WZP D 6F 6G. Sorry, just putting these into my spreadsheet. That I was the first discovery. LAO 145. Wait, BYU. Okay, so 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Be nice if that menu could be larger, but PZE. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. IF. That should be the big one I just did. 3A, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Control C. F, G. Oh, yeah. Gotta go back. Wait, F, G. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. No, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yep. C. Hmm? WZ. P. 2F. 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then LIK. 6. A. What? Okay. Oops. BC6A. Looks like. That was the only one I could grab out of that system. There are still 3 more in that system. But that one is probably a couple hundred away, or a lot farther than that. A couple thousand light years away. So somewhere, let's see what system. Hmm. over to there. And let's switch to... I don't even know who that is. Let's see. Carrier setting or services. Let's sell. Like if I was 2,000 out from here, I probably wouldn't sell these. I'd keep them, but TCO. TCO, and then ZDJ. Wait, what? Hmm? ZDJ. B. Uh-oh. I messed up. Let's see. Above and go to ED Discovery. Let's find out where that is. ED-J B25-1. Regions, no. TCO 60. That was the system before. Yeah, I had the wrong system. Or I forgot to put in the next system, so Control C, root X, V, Cree, F1, I, R, K, dash, DC 13-2. Oops. And copy that, write that. Wait, huh? Okay. So, WZ. Five. DWZ7. And then it's D54. And that is 4. Got 1D. Doesn't look like I got that one. If I PZ. Since I sold the data for the system or for the exobio, put that one in. And wait, what? Did I? SG. Yeah, I didn't scan those. I guess I wanted to get down to those neutrons. FI or IFI. Wait. Oh, what the? That is not the one I thought I clicked on. Hmm. Oh, probably fix that. I kind of want to leave it, but I don't know. Let's see, and let's go to Discord and find Ecom. Where is the base camp? Yeah, it's Guardian, okay. So then SRB survey, travel, target latitude, longitude. 9. Oops. $25.62. Set target. Launch. Body 4? No. Wait, what? GRN. Oh, 4F. Okay, that. I can't remember if I went down there already or not. But let's go say hi to base camp. Oh, it is. No, it's Saturday. So it's today, tomorrow. Make sure I'm on the carrier when I log off tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm jumping a long ways in a Cobra Mark V. And I do not want to do that. That is not fun. And that was a pretty good SEO boost speed to get to for this one. I think that was a did it no that was yeah decent. I did it or it was a sixth the distance, but I probably should have gone a little bit longer. But the chances of messing up, yeah, chances of messing up go higher. Oh yeah, so I would have yeah I landed on here, did the exobio already. Oh, so that is okay. So this is Distant Worlds 3. Let's see. Let's put that in there. Distant World 3 waypoint 7. Let's see if this person knows where he's going. Looks about right. Well, I'm probably gonna instance with someone, or I'm gonna crash. One of the two. Because that was quite the drop time. Oh, just saw someone take off. Bunch of people on the ground. Let's see who's here. Not many people, but really know what we're supposed to do at these locations, but let's see. Mhm. I should have brought some fa. Oh, that's what I could do when I go back to the bubble. I think it'll be probably Monday, Tuesday. I'm gonna head back to the bubble. Actually, no. Guess I should leave Sunday night. Be back in the bubble because I've already been to the neutrons in this route. So that will decrease my travel time by a day. Stream with Ghost Giraffe Wednesday or Thursday. Potentially, or well, pick up my Kestrel CG rewards before Wednesday or well the Thursday morning tick. Then participate in a CG for a day or two, and then sprint back out here. Back out to the fleet carriers. I wish fast travel still worked, but I made 10 fast travel ships, and from everything that I've heard, they don't work anymore. I know they wanted a realistic game, but there are some things that you should just leave alone. You don't need them to be 100% realistic. You know what? I think since I got here, I think that's where I'm gonna call this stream. It's getting dark outside and I gotta go take care of a few things. So, uh, you watch this later, I'll catch you. I hope to catch you, or hope you catch my stream live later. Bye.